This video is in partnership with Holofly eSIM. Today we're in Peru to take a luxury train ride to one of the 7 wonders of the world, Machu Picchu. The Peru Rail Vistadome service features a rear observation deck, comfortable leather seating, some amazing alpine and river views, and free entertainment. So come along with me and let's check it out together. This journey starts in Cusco, Peru's 7th largest city with a population of 430,000 people, which stands at an elevation of 3,400 metres above sea level. This beautiful Andean city dates back to the 13th century and was the capital of the ancient Inca Empire. Nowadays, tourism is the backbone of the city's economy, bringing in over 2.7 million visitors and $2.5 billion in revenue per year. I've made the 10-minute stroll from my hotel to a rainy San Pedro station in central Cusco. The people queuing are locals waiting to buy tickets for the subsidised regular train, which also runs on the line. However, this is only for Peruvian nationals. You enter via the tourist train doorway and up this flight of steps. I'm not sure if there is a step-free route. Let me know in the comments if you know. Around to the left are both the staff ticket offices for Peru Rail and Inca Rail. The latter of these no longer serves this station. You are going to want to buy your tickets online well in advance of travel though, as they can and do sell out. A full timetable can be found on the wall, including bus connections to the other stations. Today I'm taking the 7:30 AM Vistadome 203 service, the only train that departs from here in San Pedro. Here is the first look of said train, with the observation car right on the rear. I can't wait to check out the views from here later on when we get going. Beyond is the maintenance depot, where the loco for our train is just being turned around and will be soon connected up front. There is also an indoor waiting room with a small snack and souvenir shop located just off platform 2. While I drink my coffee, let's check out today's very slow but super scenic route. We depart Cusco and head northwest, calling just at Poroy and Ollantaytambo before passing along the valley to Machu Picchu station in Aguas Calientes. Okay, time to board. The train is formed of 1 lounge/observation coach, 3 Vistadome class coaches, and 2 Expedition class coaches. Hauling us will be this Peru Rail LSL 1400-2 diesel locomotive. These have a power output of 1045 kilowatts and a top speed of 100 kilometers per hour, although we'll get nowhere close to that today, with the maximum line speed being just 40 kilometers per hour. After enjoying the platform entertainment for a moment and a ticket check, it's time to board. All coaches have ramps from the platforms, but this still includes 3 steps up. While there are no dedicated wheelchair facilities, staff will assist with boarding and the best seat allocation when booked in advance. All seating on the train is laid out in a 2+2 configuration. We depart on time at 7:30 AM.
Bienvenidos a bordo del servicio Peru Rail Vistadome.
The full route from San Pedro Station in Cusco to Machu Picchu Station in Aguas Calientes is 108 kilometers in distance and is scheduled to take 4 hours and 41 minutes of travel time, arriving at 12:11 p.m. Tickets in Vistadome class cost $128. This is where I'm travelling today. I'll show you what is included with this later on. The cheapest fare on this train is Expedition class, which includes just the seat and costs $82. The section of track just after departure is very interesting and affectionately known locally as El Zigzag. It includes 5 switchbacks which are used to gain height very quickly. Now, this train is meant to have a Wi-Fi connection, however it was very patchy, and when it did work it was very slow. I've still got to get my social media done though. That's why I always trust my data connection to Holofly, the leading eSIM provider for over 200 destinations worldwide, who have been trusted by over 10 million travellers just like me and you. They have recently launched Holofly Plans, a global data subscription service covering 160 countries, a perfect match for digital nomads, remote workers, frequent international travellers or cabin crew. This offers a data and SMS eSIM on a monthly subscription with either a 25GB light plan or an unlimited data plan. No contract, cancel anytime. With yearly plans, you can get 22% off the monthly price plus an additional 10% off with my code Nonstop Eurotrip for the first 12 months. This means a worldwide, unlimited data eSIM for just $45 per month. Just work or stream away and even hotspot your friends, family and other devices too. Just click the link above or in the description below and use code Nonstop Eurotrip at checkout and grab yours today. Once we reach maximum height, the views down over Cusco are quite magnificent. Okay, let's check out the seats here in Vistadome class. They are really well padded and have a good ergonomic shape and a nice headrest. There are also adjustable armrests and a good recline activated by this lever. Legroom is good and there is a large fixed table. There are no sockets though, so don't forget to bring a power bank. The panoramic windows are excellent, extending all the way up to the ceiling and letting a huge amount of natural light in. Luggage can be stored on the large stacks at the ends of the coaches and also in between the backs of opposing seat bays. The train is very empty right now. More passengers will board shortly, but most will board at Ollantaytambo later on and the train will then be full. We are now on the approach to Poroy, today's first intermediate stop. On the right side we see the ultra-luxury Belmont Hiram Bingham train, which also runs on this route. If I had a spare $500, then I would have loved to have done that instead of this. All on-board announcements are made in both Spanish and English. Right after we depart Poroy, the complimentary service begins. This includes a hot drink of your choosing, a water and a snack box with quinoa crisps, a cereal bar, a small chocolate and a couple of sweets. Luckily, there are some small opening windows in the seated coaches so we can fully appreciate the train window views even when we're not in the observation car. Speaking of which, let's go and check that out now. There is a bar selling a wide variety of drinks including alcohol. And then a comfortable lounge seating area where the entertainment will happen soon. Beyond this is the observation deck, providing fresh air and amazing unobstructed views rearwards. This whole line is single track with a narrow gauge of just 914mm. There are some strategic passing places, but I think we only saw 2 or 3 trains heading in the other direction on the whole trip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the zigzag zone. This ingenious technique allows us to descend approximately 40 meters in a stretch of 5 kilometers. Thank you for your attention.
There are just 2 switchbacks this time. After a little while in the observation car, we were asked to head back to our seats, so the other 2 coaches of Vistadome class passengers could have a turn without it being too crowded. We have now entered the main section of the so-called Sacred Valley, where the train runs in a deep gorge between the mountains and alongside the Urubamba River. Take a look up to the right and you can see various sleeping pods perched on the cliffsides. While these are undoubtedly very cool and a unique experience, they are expensive, with nightly prices starting from $400. There are also many extreme sports you can do in the area, such as rock climbing and whitewater rafting, seen here. Each coach has 1 toilet in the vestibule. These were all fully working and stocked up throughout the journey. They were also pretty clean, so good job Peru Rail. Here is a look at Expedition Class, the cheapest fare on the train. I filmed this on my return journey to Cusco. The seats are the same as in Vistadome Class, but you don't get any of the complimentary goodies, but there is a trolley service for paid drinks and snacks. You also can't access the observation car if it's present on your service. We have now reached today's final intermediate stop at Ollantaytambo, where the train completely fills up. I think there were some other budding YouTubers among this new crowd. Back in the observation car and let the entertainment begin. I'll let you enjoy this for a few moments. It's great how they got everyone involved, even if the traditional Incan masks were a bit scary. There was even time for some photos. I decided to get myself a high visibility Inca Cola. I'd seen it about for the previous few days but hadn't tried it yet, and I have to say I'm not a fan. Give me a proper Coke any day. Most people are now glued to all and any windows they can get to, as this part of the route is the most scenic. It was so beautiful. Even though the track wasn't particularly good quality, the ride was still okay as we were going so slow. The train we are about to pass is an Inca Rail service, the other operator on this route. They only run services between Ollantaytambo and Machu Picchu, but have a variety of classes available and a dedicated bus connection to Cusco city. This is my second video from South America, however I have filmed 12 across 5 countries which will be released over the coming months, so be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those. As we are approaching the end of today's trip, a final trolley service comes around selling drinks, snacks and souvenirs. We also got some freebies, a little bottle of pisco along with a shot glass and a traditional hat.
Dear passengers, we will shortly be arriving at our final destination, Machu Picchu Pueblo Station. Peru Rail is honored to be part of your incredible journey. We hope your visit to Machu Picchu will be unforgettable. Peru Rail, 25 years creating once-in-a-lifetime journeys.
So, to summarise today's trip, what a fantastic journey! The staff were brilliant, super helpful and friendly. Amazing scenery, great entertainment and overall a pretty reasonable price I believe. I don't really have any complaints about the whole experience, and how cool to be able to take a train to a wonder of the world. This was actually my last one, that's all 7 complete now. We arrive at Machu Picchu station in Aguas Calientes village 7 minutes late at 12:18 PM. Thank you. Have you been on any trains in South America before? If so, which ones and on which routes? How did you find them? Let me know in the comments below. Top tip, be sure to book your Machu Picchu entry tickets online at least a month in advance, or alternatively, plan to arrive in Aguas Calientes 2 days before you wish to visit the site, and then queue for the 1000 next day allocation tickets, which go on sale at 6 AM. Oh, and don't forget your rain jacket. I'm always open to new video ideas, so if you have something you'd like to see on the channel, then drop me a DM on Instagram, Blue Sky or Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe, thanks for watching to the end and I'll see you in the next video.